Okay, so I successfully got all the video codecs, as far as I'm aware, working on my AlamLinix Kitten OS 10 laptop. Now I'm going to attempt to install the Antichrist. I mean Google Antigravity. So that I can really make it my own with assistance from AI to, like, you know, just whatever. So yeah, it took a lot of work. I learned a lot of things, lots of trial and error. So I know a lot of the initial tutorials I was using, it has used like a apt command. I think that's right. But that's not what you use with AlamLinix. You have to use a sudo, which that means super user go. Sudo is like long, like this short for super user go. So it's kind of cool because as I'm doing stuff on here, I'm trying to learn, like, understand what it means, right? So, and then DNF, I think, is what you use with Kitten. Anyway, I'm not going to blah 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 because, like, people can look stuff up, but I just want to kind of show in real time trying to install something here, if I can get to it. Trying to install. Let me make sure I didn't scroll my, okay, didn't scroll anything up here. Trying to install my brain, apparently. No, here we go. Alright, so we're gonna super user, oh, super user not go, super user do. See, I got it all. Super user do T, and that's like, so T is a pipe, so it's like Mario is like when Mario's going down the pipe, you have to put the pipe there to put the stuff in the pipe. Sounds kind of weird, right? But etc. And this is just the URL that hopefully will work. Repos the Antichrist, whoops, gravity repo, end of line, Antigravity RPM. So we're making the container to hold the installation. Oops, yeah, okay, that's right. Antigravity RPM, yes. Name Antigravity RPM repository. Base URL is, oh wait, we did that right. Base URL is URL HTTPS US Central 1 yum package dev projects Antichrist auto updater oh, dev anti-gravity, what? Oh, anti-gravity RPM enabled true GPG check false end of line. I'm not sure if that worked, but the next step here is to just sudo DNF install what's that, Antigravity install anti Antichrist. Yes, so skipping, as it says, do you want to be sure I want to do this or whatever? That's what that Y thing is. So you have to, like if you're installing Windows and things pop up and like ask you to think, that's just confirming everything. It's just like Y to all, yes to all, just get it done. That's all that is. So it's download. I guess it's working. Look at that. I mean, it's not a super fancy installation package, but it doesn't have to be if it works. I mean, look at that. Ooh. One minute and a half estimated time remaining. Well, I hope this works. So that's kind of how, I mean, a lot. So some of the things, okay, so there's not always like writing a container, but in terms of installation, yes. So again, it's not necessarily the most easy, like user-friendly thing, like out the box, but for me, that's some of the point. It's like a hobby, but it's like off. Okay, hold on. Out of the gate, once you have the codecs working for the end user, it's probably perfect. Like most people, they're going to want to do email, they're going to want to be able to get online, and you get Facebook and things like that. So, you know, obviously the codecs and things like that have to be working. But to do anything else, to like, you know, any kind of development software, to me, this helps put building tech back in the hands of people that know more than just like hopping on Grok and saying create an image or whatever. Like, and there's nothing necessarily inherently wrong with that. Like, it's good that people are becoming digital creators, but at the same time, I don't know how it's gonna go. But oh, let's see, 20. Oh, the countdown's going, the cut's going. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna take a peek and see what's going on over here. So yeah, that's really exciting, like already, you know, putting some cool things together with this machine. And if I was trying to use Windows to do this, it would, like, even just running OBS would be so freaking slow, especially with like capturing a media background for the layout here. I got a media, you see, I got the media background kind of going whatever, and then, oh, whoops, other side here. Here I got a window. I could probably add more. I'm like the angles off here. I gotta get better at, there we go. This right here. Boop, 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 boop. See, and you know, I want to have a green screen here, but there is some element of chroma key to OBS. I don't think I want to necessarily keep using OBS except for streams where I'm doing things. Am I gabbering while it's done? No, it's still installing. Oh, now it's installing. I had to download it. Now it's installing it. Oh, look at that. Ooh. Running scriptlet. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna, if this works, I'm gonna be kind of unstoppable for like the most premium custom OS that I could have ever imagined. I'm gonna kittenize it. Now, I looked into, so AlamLinix has their Linux 10, right? So that's like their main whatever. And I tried to figure out what version is what, and my understanding is like the main Linux is like the main version. But I'm still enthralled with Kitten, right? Because it's Kitten, and apparently there's some things that are good about it. People still use it. They just launched something, was it a 686 support or some kind of new support for the Kitten users, right? That sounded really weird just saying it that way. But there's a Purple Lion build, and I might want to put that, I don't know, I might have to do a dual boot. I do have another laptop, so I'm going to have to look into what's the best for what. Everything that I read was like that Purple Lion would be kind of a downgrade. So, I don't know. I am interested in Purple Lion, though. Because the first thing I thought was like SIGMET and then Independent Lions, right? Which has nothing to do with the mayor of Detroit running for governor of Michigan or anything like that. But look at this. So it's here. I'm sitting here babbling on. Let's see if I can launch this. I don't know if I have to do anything extra to like load it, or if it's just like in my apps now. We're gonna find out in a hot minute here. Oh god, there it is. Holy shit. Okay, I gotta see if well, here, I'll just load it and then I'll add it to OBS so you can also see it. So I'm gonna have to, when I get money or paid or a job. Well, actually, when I get money, and there's never that much to play with anymore because the rent is too damn high. But you know what? I'm grateful to have a roof over my head. So I'm not super complaining about certain things, right? It is what it is. I'm complaining that the city and the state and the government that takes people's money to help people like me, and they're not, and I'm having, but it is what it is. I'm doing what I can, and that's what's important. I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, I was showing people that I got this shit to work, and I'm so excited because it was like boom right away. I wish that the codecs would have went this quick, but let's see. I gotta figure out how to. Oh, OBS here, that's what I was doing. So we don't need this up anymore. We can go ahead and select Antigravity. Ooh. Ah. If I can get it to, come on, shrink down, shrink. I'm like, OBS and touch screens are kind of like whatever. It's just whatever. Okay, well that's good enough. Here, See, I'm kind of anal about this. I don't want like the background being all weird, like butt to butt, like I'm a designer, damn it. There's got to be at least some flow to this. There we go. That's a little better. Okay. Real-time video. I don't want to say editing because that's not what that was, but I mean kind of. Let's get you set up. Sure. That's nice. Yes, I want dark and modern. Are these my only options? Dark, modern, then. Review driven development. Agent driven. The agent will frequently ask for review. Yeah, I don't need that, so I want agent driven. The agent will never ask for review. Custom configuration. Browser allow list begins with localhost and can be updated through the settings page. You know what? I'm just gonna. I'll pick that one for now. I can always change it later, right? Or maybe I want to go back to the you can change it later thing. Begins with localhost. Yeah, and then we started out with always proceed, and then we can change it later. Oh, here we go. Review always proceed. Actually, we'll request review if it's going to launch JavaScript. So, because we don't want, just in case there's some kind of hacking thing. Configure key, blah. Install popular. We can probably configure that later. Sure, I don't want to be doing this when... Hopefully we're in the right one. Wait a minute here. Oh. Well, I asked Google, and Google told me that that's how to get it, so... Successfully authenticate. Oh, you can't even see all that, can you? Because, like, I'm doing a bunch of this. Hold on a minute. Oh. Hey, there we go. So, just had to do some stuff in the browser, and I didn't have that filming in OBS. So, and we just go ahead and let's see, open folder. I want to do something brand new. So can we gonna do Open Agent Manager. Let's try this. Yeah, I don't need a whole whatever blah blah blah. I just yep, that's nice. Skip all that. So, and then I'm gonna go right. Help me customize my AlamLinix Kitten OS 10. I want a custom video player with a kitten shaped skin. I don't know how to do this, but if it can be done via terminal, I can paste code. I think. What can we do? Select a workspace. Okay. I guess it doesn't work like that, huh? Oh, here we go. Okay, alright. Let's see. Kitten Player, here we go. And yeah, we'll use. Yes, I trust it. Just give me what I need, please. Give it to me! Ah, give it to me now! That went so fast. Look at that. See, I bet you a lot of the stuff I could have, now that I have this, if I run into a snafu, I could probably just tell it, I might have to change the JavaScript or whatever, but I might be able to just tell it, like, fix this, and it'll just do it. That would be awesome. I don't know what it's going to come up with here, but... I don't know if it's still loading or if it like hung on the because maybe I need more stuff installed. It's got it on a green screen, so huh. watch out for me. You never know what I'm gonna do next. I might just create a kitten video player. Ah! 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 Oh God, the horror! Ah! 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 It's kind of like I also went ahead and did that. I was like, thank you, wow. I guess I'm not needed anymore. I mean, I am, because you need somebody that knows how to master the beasts. And when the beast is wrong, how to wrestle with that error. Gotta know how to make it do stuff. Gotta know how to make it go ding. There's the Venusaurus. Pip install! Oh, it's doing the pip installs! So I could probably get, I don't know, like, well, I don't have a subscription right now for, like, OpenAI or, I'll have to get, so I'm gonna renew my Gemini subscription next month. And I will probably, because, to be perfectly honest, like, there's an element of the Grok image creator that I really like, so, but it's also expensive, so that would be like $50 a month off the top, and then my Adobe Premiere costs like $40-some a month, so I get $1,000 a month, rent $650, it's like another $150 for my software, just trying to, keep operational. I mean, maybe, no, I don't want to, I think I'm locked in with Premiere, because I try, so you're probably wondering, well, why don't you, I mean, it's my creative software, right, but other certain things, so like Rock, when I can't really afford it, like, so this last month, I didn't get premium. I didn't get Super Grok. I don't even know. I don't think I had it at all. Or if I did, I burned through my thingies really quick. But then certain things like Google, there's like a middle tier that you can get. You don't lose all your stuff if, like, you can't pay. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm going to need to subscribe to Google is my point. And if anything's going to get cut, well, I don't know what it's going to be. Maybe one of my gold bars, honestly. If anything's not going to make the cut, it's probably going to, I'm probably going to have to sell some shit, I think is my point. Because, I want to be able to, so I just imagine people might be excited about this, right? Because there's people that probably still have jobs and money that are hearing about how, like, Windows is going to be, like, doing digital IDs for everybody. Linux, at least the way it looks right now, is going to be immune to that, at least the KItten Linux, because it's not made for development or production or anything like that. It's like a hobbyist operating system. So, and we'll see how things unfold, but there's going to probably be at least some versions of Linux that aren't going to, like, require that. It might be kind of black hat, but I don't know. I think that it's stupid requiring people to have a digital ID to use an operating system. It's not like you're asking for a digital ID to access adult websites. Now that kind of makes sense when you want to make sure that people are old enough. But a fucking computer, back in my day in the 8088, if you wanted to play Leisure Suit Larry, well, you had to know who the fuck O.J. Simpson was, and if you were a kid, you didn't. That was before he whacked Nicole Brown, for the record. But let's see what else we got here. Well, it's going really slow, but if I'm lucky, I'm hoping what's going to happen is I just, like, maybe I go outside, I smoke a cigarette, and I walk back in, and, like, all of a sudden I have, like, it just installed a kitten thing for me out the gate. This would be something else, too, if I could do, like, installs of, like, Linux, and then get and the Antichrist on their computers, like, and obviously charge to, like, for set all this up, because it's time and money and expertise, right? But not cool people. Like, I'd help the cool people that were always kind of nerdy and just want to, maybe they didn't know Linux. Kind of like I didn't really know Linux, but this is pretty exciting. Rand source Vim and blah 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 blah. Oh my God, it's so. Anyway. Well, while this continues to do what it's going to do, I'm going to grab my tobacco and get a cigarette rolled. And then we'll see how this does. And then maybe I'll have to, like, pause this video. Not pause it, but, like, end the video and close out this particular, not this session. I'm going to keep whatever. But if this is going to take hours upon hours, you don't want to all sit here and wait for all that to happen. But my point is that if this works even remotely how I think it's going to work, all people are going to need is a tech to set up their initial system and then get them set up with Gemini, and then they can tell Gemini what to do with their computer, what to download, and it'll just be like kind of like working with AI to do what they need to do. But then when and if they break it or something doesn't work, then they have to call their tech again. This is genius. This is how we're going to keep jobs. I don't even know what I'm talking about, but anyway, let it keep going. Is it still? Oh, it's still thinking. It's still edited one file, thought for 2 minutes, ran source. Oh no, it's still thinking. I see a little loopy still going. All right, grab tobacco, and I'm just gonna go on over here and roll a cigarette. Actually, it's like gonna be a second generation cigarette. See, this is why I need to work. Like, I'm so poor that I'm taking the remains of cigarettes already smoked to create new ones. I guess in a way that's kind of like magic, right? Like, look at me, I'm magic. I can take waste and turn it into stuff that's reusable. You know, they say it's important to recycle, and that includes even with cigarette smoking. It's important to recycle. And even in the rare cases when I don't, when I roll my own, and that's what I've been doing last week, is using organic tobacco, right? But then there's no butt, no filter. And if there is a mess, that's like, say there's like a organic butt outside, it's organic hemp paper and plant-based material, so it's going to be like, it's going to probably like decompose and do whatever it's got to do in nature, like just as fast as a leaf falling off a tree, pretty much, because it's all no bad stuff. No bad stuff. I don't know what's going on here. It's like, is it ready? Okay, I guess not, because it's gonna sit there and hold on it. You know, I think I'm just gonna let this keep going while I go outside. You know why? Because, well, for one, I'm gonna want to see exactly what happened, and for two, this might be interesting for some people that are gonna want to maybe get into this, right? Because a lot of the stuff that I got excited about and decided to try to check out was because of shit that I saw on YouTube. Not that anybody's watching my stuff a whole lot, but enough that I'm getting new subs. So I'm at least making something entertaining, informative, or interesting, from the political stuff to the world stuff to the... That's one bad thing about doing it. It's really gross, like licking a... Don't ask, I know it's gross. I have no shame. I have MS, why would I? Anyway. So I'm gonna go... brainstem MS even. But today is a good MS day. I mean... Not so much in terms of like my body kind of hurts and I did wake up kind of emotional and like the current events didn't really help. But I said what I said what I needed to say to some people, like usually with video content and like sticking up for myself and like chewing people and whatever. And now I moved on to like productivity. And oh wow, Google's like really, I don't know what it's doing. But I hope it's going to be a really amazing kitten video player. And if it's not... Whoa! Oh, it's telling me. Well, thank you. It heard me. Thank you. That's going to be something I got to set up, like just being able to talk to hands-free. I don't know if it's Gemini or... I keep wanting to call it Gemini. Because I work with Gemini too, but like Antichrist is a lot... I mean, Antigravity is a lot more powerful. Sorry, Christians. I'm really not. I'm just kidding because it's like, well, unless you think Google's the Antichrist or computers are the Antichrist. If you think computers are the Antichrist, then hail Satan or however that goes. There in defense of that though, there is a Python associated with this, and but you know what? I'm not Eve, so I'm gonna grab that snake and I'm gonna learn it. I like them apples. But no, now is a thought for a go. Editing one file, edited task. What? See, it goes. Oh, here we go. It said. When it's done, I'll see if it's smart enough to like install it or whatever. Focusing on the tool selection, emphasizing specific. Create a walkthrough. Okay. Well, I'm gonna let this continue to film while I step outside, and hopefully, well, it might still be doing stuff when I get back, and it might not be as entertaining while I'm outside, but maybe it will be entertaining enough, and you can always skip past this part when you know how you can like use. Nobody's really gonna watch this anyway, unless they do. Anyway, I'll be back. Oh, I need some coffee too. That's important. Okay, let's see where we got. Walking through how to operate the custom kitten player. Okay. Once it launches, you can finish the custom video player application. It runs smoothly. You can read the details and walk through, but if you want to launch it right now, simply copy and paste this in your terminal. Copy and paste doesn't work in the terminal, but I'll try it. Maybe I need a kitten terminal. Yeah, copy paste doesn't work, so unless there's something that I'm unawares of. Well, that gives me a fresh. Here, I'm just gonna type it out. Because I just have the computer do everything else, so I might as well take the extra time. But I'm going to have to plop this back into OBS here now. I'm going to remove Antichrist for just a moment here and select application window. And we want this, please, yes, share. Okay, it's kind of small here. So in theory, I gotta pull this back up. CD. Oh, okay, so it kind of works. So that should be, I don't know if that's like command disk, because there was a CD in DOS back in the day. CD home. Tandy 1000 SX kitten. Kitten, oh, there's just a space, no score, Kitten Player. What? Oh, it's like there was more here, I guess. No such file or direct. CD home. Activate. That doesn't work in the Linux terminal. Now it's rethinking its life apparently, and I walk through MD. Because CD equals, that's like, but that is bash, it's saying bash, so I don't know. CD home CD 1000 SX kitten documents kitten player. Well, that worked. Then something just popped up here. There's a kitten on my screen now as I was trying to type. Nothing else is working here. It's just a... Oh, sure, there it is. Kitten Player. Hold on. Wait. I can't do anything. This Kitten Player is like being ridiculous. So I think we gotta do Venv. What the frick is the rest of it here? venv bin activate well, I'm just gonna show you this. I don't know how to escape something. Wait a minute. Python 3 KItten Player. Python 3 KItten Player .py. Can't open the file. No such directory. Okay, so wait, there's supposed to be a. Let's close you, KItten Player, because you're being weird. Nobody's even gotten to see the KItten Player yet. I should show this really quick before I like try to fix it. Open selector, application, KItten Player, please. Thank you. It's kind of broken. Okay, there's a KItten Player. There's no video. I don't know what it's doing exactly. Right click and select play pause. Play a video. Right click anywhere on the kitten to open. Oh, okay. Well, we'll try that. Where'd my KItten Player go? It's gone. I guess I closed it. Okay, wait a minute now. But I still see it on OBS, but it's like not actually running, so that's weird. Wait a minute here. Let me go to my files. If I can go to my files. Camera settings, clocks. System. I want folders. Disks, that's not it. That's for partitioning and shit. Like, I want like a file explorer, but I see, I don't even know what the probably this here, huh? Hey, files, okay. So where did I put that before? It should be in Documents, KItten Player. Oh, that's why he's in Documents, KItten Player. I gotta let Gemini or Antichrist finish. I mean, Antigravity finish doing what it was doing here. I could pop that screen up, I guess, while it is slow, so I'll see exactly what we're waiting for. Because the kitten right now is a lie, although it might not be. But I can't really try it while Google's doing whatever it's doing to rewrite whatever it's doing. So let's go back to Antichrist. No. Let's go back to Antichrist. Oh, I don't even know if I was using this before. I don't think I was. It's probably even get to see what I was doing. Oh, shoot. Anyway, it was a disaster of a video, right? But that's okay. If I got a kitten player by the time this is all done, then we'll be golden. Sent termination request command, ran too long. Start kitten. Ugh. Oh, I could take a nap. Alright, so what is it doing? I don't launch the player. It's still doing stuff, so I'm just gonna see out of curiosity while it's doing that, because it might just be doing something different. I'm gonna just try to load it. Oh, well. Run as a program. Using Q2 multimedia with, okay, so I have FFmpeg installed, so I'm not sure what the snafu is there, but so I'm gonna go back to Antigravity here. It loads, but it's just the image of the kitten glitching. So, and the video controls are not existent. And then that will be the thing. This will be going on for a while. So just kind of the process. This is how I did when I still had that website. This is how I did part of that website. Now some of it was my own knowledge and knowing what to put in there, because I inserted a lot of videos and had a lot of the customized things that I created put in there. But how I did it so quickly and like having it write content too, again, it helps if you have like 20 plus years experience in some of these technical things and are just super comfortable with it, right? A lot of people will probably be terrified to do this. I think it's exciting. What's the worst thing that's going to happen? Nothing, right? My computer might get a little warm because it's like overthinking. Holy free, it is getting pretty warm too. Ooh. But that's okay, as long as I have a kitten video player. So it's going to be all slow. So I'm going to end this video for now, and then I will fire another one up. I'll record again when and if I get my kitten player working, or I switch gears and work on something else. So this has been installing Google Antichrist, Antigravity onto AlamLinix Kitten OS 10. God, that's a lot of shit to remember. So all those things, and we did all those things, and we got Google Antichrist Antigravity installed onto here, and Antigravity gives you the power to do so many things, especially if you know how to do it, even a little bit of coding, back-end coding. Again, my strong suit is was HTML, things like that, but I know enough Python to be confident. I've done enough work with OpenAI and like just Windows based, like trying to get like chatbots working, and when I developed the Potcoin on the XRPL, like I feel comfortable enough that things are going to be okay, and I'm going to continue to learn Python and hopefully remember shit as I go. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this and learned something. You're all excited about, you know, potentially bypassing not just age verification, but video players that aren't customized kitten players or whatever it is out there that you would like on your machine. Peace, love, light, and kittens.